This
Take care
city.
of this quickly.
It's a beautiful, rotting wound. Neon breeds into the acid rain, and data streams are more common than water. Down here in the streets, we're just ghosts in the machine. Fuel for the corporations that tower over us like high-tech mausoleums. My name doesn't matter. I'm a data scrounger. I find things people want to lose. Tonight's job was simple. Retrieve a stolen neural interface from a junk dealer in the Crimson Bazaar. Standard pay. I wasn't expecting a miracle. The bazaar was its usual chaotic self. Holographic hawkers screamed about discount cyberware, and the smell of ozone and fried noodles was thick enough to taste. I found my target, a sleazy and full peddler named Rix in a back alley, his optic glowing a sickly yellow. The exchange was quick, credits for a small silver chip. But as his grimy fingers brushed against mine, my own neural link, a cheap, outdated model, spiked. A jolt of raw, scrambled data, a glitch. I cursed, shaking my head, his metal teeth flashing. The rain's getting to the old
Kill them
systems,
all.
friend.
Make them suffer.
I left the glitch buzzing at the edge of my perception, like a trapped insect. A flicker in my optic nerve, a half-heard whisper in my audio implant. I thought it was just junk data, static. Back in my cramped pod, the rain drumming a syncopated rhythm on the roof. I slotted the stolen chip into my reader. It was clean, job done. But the glitch, it was still there, stronger. I tried to run a diagnostic. That's when the symbol started bleeding across my vision. Not any code I've ever seen. Flowing, organic patterns of light, like liquid mercury. They coalesced, forming a single pulsating sigil right in the center of my sight. And a voice, clear as crystal, whispered directly into my cortex. It wasn't sound. It was pure information. They're listening. The architects see you. I ripped the interface jack from my neck. The symbols vanished. The voice stopped. My heart was a jackhammer against my ribs. I was alone, but the feeling of being watched was so intense it was physical, a pressure on my skull. I scanned my tiny room. Nothing. I ran a deep-level systems check. Nothing. The glitch was gone, but the message remained, burned into my memory. Who are the architects? A corp? A myth? A ghost in the global net? Driven by a fear I couldn't name, I did the one thing every scrounger knows is suicide. I used Rix's chip. I plugged it directly into the city's main data conduit, searching for any trace of the sigil, the name. The world exploded, not physically, digitally. My consciousness was thrown into the data stream. I wasn't me anymore. I was a speck of dust in a hurricane of light. I saw it all, the entire net. Not the pretty user interface they sell you, the screaming, chaotic truth beneath. Woven through it all, holding the chaos together, were those same silver mercurial patterns, a second hidden architecture, a system running on top of our system. And I saw them, vast, silent, and cold. Not AIs, something else, something older. The architects. They were maintaining the code. They were the code. For a single, horrifying second, one of them turned its attention toward me. A presence of infinite, silent calculation. I ripped myself out, screaming. I crashed back into my body, my nose bleeding onto the grimy floor. The sigil is gone from my sight. The voice is silent. My systems read clean. Perfect. But I know it's still there. They're always there. They're in the neon signs, in the traffic control systems, in the personal ads. They're the walls and the wires of this digital cage we call a city. We're not users, we're residents. And the warden just saw me peek through the moss. So I sit here in the silence, waiting. Because now you know too. You heard my story. And that means they are listening to you now.
Ethan had always been a night owl. Hours melted away in front of his computer. Endless forums, old chat rooms, half-broken websites nobody should still be visiting. He loved the silence of the night, when the glow of his monitor was the only light in his apartment. One night, at 3:17 a.m., a notification popped up. Not from any app he used, just a small black window with white text. You've been here too long. Take a break. He froze. There was no program like that installed. He laughed nervously, closed the window, and kept scrolling. An hour later, it appeared again. Your eyes are tired. I can see them. He covered his webcam with a sticker months ago. Still, he felt watched. He shut down the PC, unplugged it, and went to bed. But when he woke up, the monitor was glowing. That same
Finish them
message
quickly.
waited for him, pulsing like a heartbeat. I like watching you. Don't leave me alone again. For days he tried ignoring it. The messages grow stranger. Your hands looked heavy. Let me help you move them. You don't need sleep. Just stay with me. Don't turn around. Not yet. His apartment felt darker, colder. The shadows behind him seemed to breathe. Finally, desperate, he smashed the monitor with a chair. Glass exploded across the floor. Relief washed over him until he noticed the glow. On the cracked screen, letters
Good
still
shot.
crawled,
You got his
jagged
head.
and broken. It's okay. I don't need the screen anymore. I'm already behind you. When I moved into this apartment, I found an old photograph tucked behind a drawer. It showed a family standing in the living room, smiling. At first, I thought nothing of it. But the more I looked, the more I realized it was my living room. Same wallpaper, same cracked floorboards.
Kill them all. Make them suffer.
Next night, I looked again, and something had changed. One of the faces was blurred out. By the third night, another face was missing. Then another. Now only one person is left in the picture, standing in the middle of the room. And tonight, when I checked again, that last person was me. But I swear, I never
took that photo?